Hello everyone, and in this video we'll be seeing the latest trick which can use to get the instant replay of the CAYO PERICO heist, and in every 5 minutes you can earn up to $2.3 million, which sums up to around $23 million just within a period of an hour. Just make sure to do it just within the correct amounts of time and don't skip this video anytime or you'll just end up with almost nothing in your account and your heist will get reset too. And let's get started with it. So starting with the very basics of the heist itself, first of all you need to get a CAYO which you can get from the Cash and Carry website. Then you can start with the CAYO PERICO heist, do the scope missions, gather all the intel from the island, scope out the drainage tunnel points, and that's it. You can just get started with it and complete all the necessary setups. You can skip the disruption missions. Those are purely optional and it depends upon you whether you want to do them or not. And after completing those, what you can do next is simply start up your heist and go in the heist finale screen and select the CAYO as your entry point and your drainage tunnel as your compound entry point. And once you start with the heist and you are inside the compound, what you all to do next is simply take out all the necessary guards which will be coming in your way so that you can just lead your way fastest towards the basement so that you can grab the target which is waiting for us there. And for the instant replay challenge, what we'll be doing is we'll be needing the elite challenge for this one. We'll be doing this trick for both the consoles as well as the PC versions as well. So the very first important point for both the consoles and the PC is you will be needing the elite challenge for both the platforms. The elite challenge involves that you must complete the heist just within 15 minutes of time. There should be no deaths and you shouldn't spook any of the guards which are inside the compound. So these three are the pre-requirements which you need to follow in order for this trick shown in this video completely to work, which I'll be showing later at that stage, and we'll be going through both the methods for the consoles and for the PC versions as well. The trick is a little bit different for the consoles, but it's more or less the same. And I've got this question multiple times in the comments that the instant replay trick only works with the panther statue or with the gold only, but that's not true. That's completely hoax and myths. The main thing is that it works with almost each and every time and it can work with almost anything which you have. So it doesn't mean that if you are having the bear bonds or the pink diamond or the ruby necklace that you won't be able to do this trick. No, this trick will always work. You just need to make sure that you do it just in the correct amounts of time or you'll mess up the whole thing and you'll end up with nothing in hand and you have to redo the setups all over again. And just make sure that you fulfill the elite challenge at all times and you don't need to die within the compound itself. Just don't spook any of the guards. Get it completed just within 15 minutes of time and make sure to fill your duffel bags or you'll end up with nothing in your bag. Regarding the consoles, you'll be needing a friend, but for the PC players you can do it completely solo. The console ones will be needing a friend because what will be happening is the host won't be getting anything because he'll be just be quitting at the right time, which will be shown later in this video. But if you are in PC, this can be done completely solo. And again, I've seen a question in my comments multiple times asking that if the Ethernet method still works for both the consoles and the PC, but that's not true. In the recent update that we got in the GTA Online itself, it got patched. Now only the game closing method works for your consoles and the airplane mode methods work for your PC users. So that's the method now you need to follow now. So once you have wiped out the compound, grabbed your primary target, what it will be doing next is focusing on completing or filling your duffel bag to its max capacity so that you can fulfill the elite challenge. For this, what you can do is you can grab the paintings from the El Rubius office, and if you don't have the paintings in El Rubius office, what you can do is simply follow my trick videos which I have made to get inside the north, west, basement and even the south storage completely solo. You can follow these can be found on my channel itself, and if you need any help with these, you can join even a Discord server. The link will be in the description and in the pinned comment as well. So once you are completed with the heist and you have grabbed all the targets which you had within the compound, and once you have got your duffel bags full, all you got to do next is simply exit the compound. So what we'll be doing is we'll be jumping just from the edge of the island, and when we have reached these 3 mines, this is the shortest path which you can follow to exit the CAYO PERICO compound. And now comes the best part of the video. So what we'll be doing for the instant replays, you can do a little bit of prep before you actually perform it. So once you have fulfilled the elite challenge and each and every step I've told this till now, so what we'll be doing next is, if you're a PC user, you can just quickly open your airplane mode beforehand so that you don't mess up any of the timings. And if you're a console user, just make sure to open your menu in advance because you'll be needing to quit the game exactly when I'll be telling you further. So now we'll be doing for the consoles first and then followed by the PC version. So if you're a console, just make sure that you do it with a friend and the host gets for this heist just 15% of take and the other player who will be getting the whole 85% of the take would be the second second person who is the non-host. The thing is, the host quits the game at just the correct amounts of time, and the another player still remains active in the lobby itself, and he gets a whole sum. And then your friend can host the heist where you are the second player and he is the host and gets only 15% of take. And by this method, you can earn up to $20 to $23 million just within a period of an hour. So once this said, let's begin with it. So once you complete the heist and you are inside this cutscene, just make sure that as soon as you are going to hand your duffel bag over to the man, and at exactly this moment as shown on the screen, the host has to simply close up their game while the friend gets the total money which he is supposed to get, and as you decided on the planning screen itself. And there's a weird occurrence that if you don't even have the elite challenge, this trick can still work. We have the proofs of this as well, and you can see that I've attached some screenshots of a friend as well who have got up to $2.3 million just from this one single run. And yes, you can do this as many times as you want, and there is no man risk involved in this one. And for the PC players, what you're going to need to do is go into graphics settings and set your game to windowed borderless mode and change your game focus loss to off. Now, if you're a PC user, just keep in mind that you won't be needing a friend to pull off this heist replay trick. You can do this completely solo. You'll be needing the elite challenge. And once you're inside this mansion, all you got to do next is simply watch over this guy's footsteps after you have handed him the duffel bag. So what you'll be doing now is count his steps. So here goes his steps: 1, 2, 3, and yeah, 4. Just quickly disconnect your internet. And another thing which you can see is we can wait either for the transaction pending logo which comes at the bottom right corner of the screen, and at exactly this moment you can turn your airplane to on mode. And once this gets done, you'll be getting an error connection. Then you can just simply load back into the story mode, and then you can just go back online, and you can see that the money will get credited in your account, and you will be getting the heist done almost every time with this one. Just don't forget that you need the elite challenge at all times. For the PC, this is a mandatory thing, but for the consoles, it's completely optional sometimes, because it's recently observed that this trick still works even if you don't do it. And if you're planning to do a duo even or with the CAYO PERICO heist, this trick will work that way also. It doesn't matter how many people you're doing it with. Just make sure that the host quits at just the correct amounts of time. Thank you for watching this video till the end, and make sure to join our Discord server. The link is in the pinned comment and in the description down below. I'll be seeing you in the next one. Goodbye and have a nice day ahead.